Welcome back, everybody. So guys, we just talked about how we can put different kind of styles, different kind of colors in a table, but now in this lecture we're going to talk about a little different. We're going to talk about how we can just make the small table. So we just need to put the table SM and save it. Now go to the browser and go to there and refresh that. Now you can see that the table became a little small with less cell spacing and cell padding, and now you can see that it's there. Okay. So if you just want to make single column small, then you have to use the general Bootstrap way, or sorry, the general CSS way. You just need to go there and the style, and in its way the width. How much width you want? You want this to only 10% of the overall table. So going there and refreshing that, now you can see that it became 10%, which is actually quite bit big. I'm just cutting that and pasting that to there. Actually, a student name, um, I just applied a student name already. I'm just applying that in a serial number. Cut that off and paste there and save it. Now go to the browser. You can see that it became very small. Refresh that. Now you can see that it became normal. It became 10% of the overall. Well, this is how you can just make the table small. Now there is another thing that if you just want to lock the whole table inside a div, how you can do that. The same table, you need to go there and you just need to make a new thing. I'm just simply copying first of all, because I just want you not to be confused on things I'm just doing. So here, this is another table I've made, and there first of all I'm just making a div here, the div, and here space, and then here the class. This is the div I'm making. Inside the div I've just put it the table responsive. I'm just going inside this div and just cutting the whole table and like that, and simply cut that off and paste it inside and save it. Now go to the browser and refresh that. Now you can see that it's still the same one. Okay, no problem, because we didn't do the other stuff we need to do here. So I'm just gonna do that. I'm just gonna go there and just gonna put this tile, and here I'm just gonna make something like the width. I'm putting 500 pixels only, saving. Now going to the browser back and refresh the page. So now you can see that it became smaller. It made the whole table small. Okay, but this is not making the table responsive. Let's just delete that. Now just see why we call it table responsive. I'm going there and refreshing the page. Okay, I'm just doing this, and now here you can see that. Okay, now just see the thing. Actually the text are a little small, so I'm just going to do one thing. I'm just going to copy this computer, copy this, paste this there, paste there again, and paste there again, save it. Now go to the browser and refresh that. Okay, now you can notice one thing. If I just do the same thing with the top one here, the computer, and computer, save it. Now go to the browser and refresh that. Okay, because of that one I have to scroll the whole thing. Because of that one I have to scroll the whole thing, but because of that one I do not need, because you can see that it's inside the scrolling inside the div, the responsive div. It's responsive table. If you just make it more smaller, you can see that the scroll is now getting bigger. So now I have to go more left or right side, more horizontal scrolling. But this, you can see that it's not visible. For that we have to actually scroll the whole page. This is the difference between the simple one and the inside the div with the table responsive. I think you just understood that. So I'm just going to go to the next lecture and next thing. Stay tuned and goodbye.